Alright, so I just got back from watching Megalopolis, Francis Ford Coppola's long-awaited, not really return to movies, but his return to big event movies. He's made a bunch of movies that nobody cares about for a while now, but he's one of the legendary directors. He's made such classics as The Godfather, Godfather Part 2, Apocalypse Now, amongst others, but those are his three most famous. So, this movie had a lot of buzz before it was released in theaters, and not necessarily the good kind of buzz. It was very mixed. There are people that really like it, and people that really don't like it. And I haven't seen a review or anybody that's talked about the movie that is neutral on it, that are just kind of like, whatever. So at least you can say that this movie does leave an impression, whether good or bad. Unfortunately, I think this movie, I don't think I know, this movie left a bad impression on me. But it left an impression. I understand what people are saying when they say they like it, and I really understand what people mean when they say they don't like it. This is a weird movie. I can respect the story that the director, Ford Coppola, is trying to tell. He's trying to tell a story that's about a more positive look on the future, and where mankind can live in peace, get rid of their petty squabbles, all that good stuff. So I can admire his goal in making a movie that's about that. Unfortunately, the movie is all over the place. It's got, interesting imagery, but the scenes that contain this interesting imagery don't feel very cohesive. I felt like I was just watching stuff happen. And it was mind-boggling. Most of the time, things would happen that felt like it was supposed to be funny, but they were playing it super straight. And I'm supposed to take this super seriously, but the things that I was watching were absolutely bonkers ridiculous. So it was like I was watching The Room, which is famously one of the, probably the most awful movie ever made. I don't think this is as bad as The Room, but it's definitely has that vibe going on sometimes, which is unfortunate because, again, I like the vibe of this movie. I like what it's trying to go for. It just falls flat in its execution. The story is very cookie cutter. If you take away all the pomp and circumstance, all the special effects, all the flash, the story is just very yeah, I guess this is a good mindset to have. Okay. It felt like it had nothing more to say other than, hey, let's think about the future in a positive way. All right. And that's it. That's all the movie has to say. And it takes 2 hours and 18 minutes to make that point. And it's just, like I mentioned before, just bonkers bananas. Some stuff is just awkward and weird. Some actors all the actors in this movie are good, but some of them are giving very awkward performances. Some people know exactly what kind of movie they're in. Some people are playing it super straight, and it does not mesh well together at all. Which is unfortunate because I really like Adam Driver. I really like Aubrey Plaza. Giancarlo Esposito. I really like him. And I won't say they're bad in this movie, but the material, they're not given a lot to work with here. So yeah, honestly, just a really unfortunate, baffling mess of a movie, in my opinion. I know some people really like it because they like how artsy it is and they can get behind the message, which I understand. I just can't. The artsiness does not forgive or make me forget the lackluster story or just the overall awkward weirdness of this movie. But hey, if you're into awkward weirdness, then Megalopolis is in theaters right now, and you can go ahead and check it out.